ASA Under 18 Championships. 100-meter comes. Doesn't go the way you really wanted it to go.
And she was doing a recovery, then it was tough, yeah.
That's a dream come true. I mean, you Google. A very good evening and welcome to Athletics on 216 in partnership with Curo. Oh yes, we're back for season number 2. Season 1 was great, but this time we're gonna go even greater. This evening, to kick us off, we've got an amazing guest in studio. But I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna make you guess. If you know your athletics, you'll know exactly who she is. She is your ASA Under 18 100-meter silver medalist. She's also your ASA Under 18 200-meter gold medalist. These are the big ones now. She is your ASA Senior 100-meter bronze medalist. And the biggest one of them all, dead giveaway here, she is your ASA Senior 200-meter champion in 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, in studio with me this evening, RUMÉ Burger.
Thank you, Temba. It's amazing to be here today.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. People are probably wondering, she's not alone. She's got another special guest. To her, maybe affectionately known as Papa. To the rest of us, he's a former Springbok Sevens national player. He's also a former Free State Cheetahs 3-time Currie Cup champion. And he also went on in 2006 to get that phenomenal top try scorer for that season. And then he went on to a club in France. I'm not going to spoil it, but he is Philip Burger. Welcome to you too.
Thanks, Temba. Thanks for that great intro.
Amazing to have you here. Well, one burger, two burgers. Two burgers are always better than one. Yeah. And great to have you guys both here. That French team you played for, I didn't want to butcher it. Can you just assist me? What is the name of that team you played for in France?
It's called Perpignan.
Perpignan.
There you go.
Sauvignon.
Same difference.
And obviously, you played your trade in South Africa, top level. You wore that green and gold as a sevens player as well. This is a very interesting one. We're going to touch on being a parent of the next future Springbok, as well as the next future athlete who's going to be taking the country by storm. As a father, tell us, how do you feel about her achievements?
Timba, we're very proud of RUMÉ, especially the progression in the last year. I think she's worked very hard since last year, June, and I think what she's achieved in the last year is just amazing.
Amazing. I mean, I'm sure it makes you proud. RUMÉ, 2025, a special season for you. Just tell us about the season. How do you feel about your season? Is this something you ever thought would happen, or is this like a dream come true?
No, 2025 was definitely one of the most interesting and exciting seasons that I've ever had in my career so far. It was definitely not on my bingo card to win the seniors 200 meters. So
why not?
I was just running for the gold at ASA Under 18. So that was already the goal that I had for the year. I knew I was going to run at seniors, but I just wanted to sneak into the final. I did not imagine it would be a gold at the 200 meters.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's a dream come true. I mean, you Google RUMÉ Burger, it will say there, if you search national champion, they count those. Everything else, they don't usually count. The junior stuff, they don't count. But once you're a national champion, it shows that, you've arrived. And I think the whole of South Africa was either holding their heads or had their mouths wide open. Just run us through that feeling. How did that feel?
Oh my word, it was a dream come true. I think there's no words that can explain how excited I was in that moment. Just looking at the pictures here, I can see I get flashbacks from when I came out of the turn and I saw no one. I was like, okay, I have to hold on now. It's just fight or flight. It was absolutely amazing.
Well, you fought all the way to that finish line. But I mean, I think the beauty of track and field, you watching as a dad, you see her go through those special moments, you also see her go through those tough moments.
Yeah.
It's not always glitz and glamour. Being a former Springbok Sevens player yourself, you know what it's like. You know what it takes to get to that top level. How is your relationship with RUMÉ when it comes to guiding her? You are, hey, gaan oefen, or is it, doe maar, do whatever you want to do? How do you balance that?
Tim, I think as a parent, you've got to know your child. I mean, I don't recommend you push a child before they may be 15 or 16 years old. I don't agree with parents that, you know, that force their kids to trainings, you know, afternoon to afternoon. But I think when the kid starts saying, listen, this is what I want to do, you know, I want to try and do this professionally or semi-professionally and give it a real go. That's where it's then nice for myself as a parent and also as someone that comes from a sports background to then give the guidance and give the pressure when it's necessary and give her the right tools from supplements and recovery and sleep and, you know, give the whole you know, spectrum of info that I think other parents don't really have access to. Yeah.
Absolutely. RUMÉ, is this true? Is he hard on you? Is he soft on you? I just want a very simple answer.
No, he's hard on me, but I'm glad he's hard on me because otherwise I would just lay in my bed all day. I'd just be sitting and doing nothing. So I'm very grateful that he's hard on me sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, to have somebody in your own household who is, you know, a role model to many South Africans, but also a role model to yourself. I mean, I know your mom also played netball at a senior level as well. So it's a sport family. The genes are working. Well done, Philip. And we look at the season. I mean, you started off, get to nationals. This is where you're building up. We saw it early in the season. RUMÉ Burger, breaking school records, you know, making a lot of noise, but good noise.
Yeah.
Get to those ASA under 18 championships. 100-meter comes. Doesn't go the way you really wanted it to go. Maybe a bit of a disappointment in that one. Just tell us, how do you deal with those type of moments as an athlete? And then also, Philip, how do you deal with it as a dad? We'll start with you, RUMÉ.
I feel it's where I'm challenged the most when I'm set with these, obviously the nerves and through the heat, semis, finals and working through the days. Even when it's hot, when it's windy, when it's cold, it's always the little challenges that make it more interesting. But I like to see as when I do something and it didn't go to plan, I like to see it as a little bit of a wake-up call to be like, you shouldn't be, oh, I'm going to win. My times are better than everyone. There's no chance of me not winning. Then it's like God's way of telling me to stay humble and just to appreciate everything that's coming my way. And nothing is just because it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is given. Now you've got a responsibility as a dad. Now you need to somehow, you know, nationals is big. I mean, you go to the ASA under 16, under 18, under 20, under 23. It's probably one of the biggest athletics meets in the country. Actually, it is.
It is a big one now.
How do you, through all that noise, try to find her, you know, her center so that she can just go and focus on the next race?
Look, I think, Themba, I remember that night vividly. I mean, after that race, she didn't show any emotion for anyone to see that there's weakness and stuff. But when we got underneath the stadium, and she was doing a recovery, then it was tough, yeah. But I think that's where I think the rugby helps a lot when you learn from big guys, you know, and big coaches to tell you what's our next job, what's the next thing that we can do. Go and reminisce about, you know, what just happened. What are we going to do to bounce back? And I think that's the measure of a champion is how you. It's not how you fall, or it's how you bounce back the next day. And the next day she ran that heat of the 200, and I knew there's no one going to get close to her.
Nobody going to get close. Well, the 200 went according to script. Boring. I mean, I think everybody knew that RUMÉ was the favorite. She had to prove that, well, 200 is the event where you dominate. But for me, I think the most important part of that entire race was just seeing the emotions, you know. After that race, it was probably one of the most special things. And this is the race also at the senior championships. I mean, this is the biggest of competitions for any athlete. Just run us through this race.
It was definitely one of the most intimidating races that I've ever experienced in my life because of me running with these incredible athletes and athletes with these top achievements and obviously the history of running with these top times. So I was very intimidated with the race, but I think my father can also say that when I got after the 100 meters, I was drained because I'm pretty sure everyone knows that a 100-meter final is probably the most intimidating race that you can ever run in your entire life. So I was very nerve-wracking. So when I got to the heats of the 200, I just wanted to get it over with. So the heats, the semis, and then when I got to the final, I think the morning, because I only ran at like 1 or 2, so the morning when I woke up, I was like, I cannot do this now. I am dead tired. And then somehow, I think it was an hour before my race, I was just like, no, this is my time now.
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
I've not came this far for just to be here and just to get top 5 or whatever. I was like, no, I have to show my stuff now.
I mean, that's the sign of an athlete who has, the potential to be great. It's not always about running fast. It's not always about good performances, temperament, mental toughness. How do you work on that? I mean, how do you use that? I mean, you've played at 3 Currie Cup wins. Does not take. It's not an easy feat.
I don't think it's really something you teach a child. I think it's how they brought up. It's from day one to. It's a hockey game here. When you get a shot on your shin, you have to get up and play. Or it's not really something that you try and coach your child. When they start running, it's something that you teach them from baby to 17.
Absolutely. Well, it's something that you have to learn. You've learned. You've done it at the top, highest of levels in South African athletics. And obviously, there's more to come, and we look forward to seeing what will come as RUMÉ Burger continues to soar. But before we get into more of this conversation, we'll be going into a short break. Here's a look at some of the highlights from the season that we had, and we look forward to the more athletics coming up.
Official time of 24 seconds 14, and she will be the one to lead the under 17 ladies for the 200 meter achievement for our national athlete there. Big smiles for Dumi Ramakgopa. A fantastic job, well done. And Hustle is the one to cross the finish line first over Manaleg. Well run by both boys, and they finished with the unofficial time of 13 seconds and 47 split seconds. That is the fastest time for the under 16 boys 110 meter. 13 seconds, 24 split seconds. What a brilliant finish for this young lady. It is in fact the fastest time even within the under 17 age group, as the fastest time there was 14 seconds 03 split seconds. Brilliant work then for Megan Niemann from Menlo Park.
Really well is Divine Chauke, chased by Ben Cody. It's going to be Chauke and Cody, but Chauke has got so much pace. Oh my word, Chauke! That race, that 11.12 seconds will do it. But surely he does. He's being chased well by Kabelo Mnisi, but Mujabelo now takes on the field, and Mujabelo 10-9. It's sub-11, former midstream student Gwena Mujabelo. Then goes quickly, boys. Highman is with him there, but it looks like he's going to take it. Lekhetlo of TuckSport is the winner. Look at the time. Oh my goodness, the crowd comes on their feet. It's the second sub-11 we've seen. What a time there. Dumi Ramakgopa tearing the field apart. What time will she get? 8 seconds, 9 seconds. This is Ramakgopa, and she's able to clock 11.8. It's sub-12 again for South Africa's queen of sprinting in this age division. Looks hungry, so does Delport. Who's going to take this one? Fritz is chasing him. Ricket is there. Sekuwa's trying to hold on. Can he hold on? He does. Oh my word! Oh my goodness! You couldn't script this even if you tried. 10, 6, 7. Fente goes quickly. Maruma chases him. So do the Kuro men, but Fente Pantel's going to take this one. Can he get the quick time? Also, and the man that's going to take the prize is Fente Pansel of Hoers.
Well, athletics on 216 is finally back, and it's only fitting that we're at the memorable Pildig Stadium as we get ready for the TUT Top 12 Athletics, top schools, great performances coming up. Follow us as we hit the track.
What do you love about athletics?
I love that it gives you cardio. I love the exercise about it. Like I joined it so I can like lose weight because I thought to myself I was overweight.
It's just so fun and you can always just be yourself, and no matter what you do, you know you give your best, and it's just fun because people don't always understand it's also a team sport with all your friends and the coaches always supporting you, so yeah.
I like that it makes all of us be disciplined, and I just love it. I grew up with it and stuff, so it was nice. Now I'm a little bit experienced, but then, yeah.
What did you come to do here today?
I participated in the discus today. I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
What do you enjoy about this?
I enjoy my friends and the people who's doing it with me. It gives me a lot of happiness to do it with them.
This event is a very incredible event because it brings people together and fostering teamwork and discipline. Also, children out here, they are out from different schools and they are here to support their physical well-being. You see how people celebrate being together in one place.
Actually, when I loved discus, was actually from my coach. He taught me, and I didn't love it at home at the beginning, but then I love it so much, and it's like I do track and field. I just love it, and I really don't know. I just began, and it became really amazing to go.
My dad was really into it at first, so he got me to practice. I mean, my dad got me to SS in grade 5, and I just started loving it every day more and more. I've been going to SS since I was grade 5 because it's big, because it's heat and shape and with gate or whatever. But it's big and it's a nice experience and teaches you much, and the pressure is also big, but you learn to get over it.
Well, there you have it. That brings an end to an amazing day at the TUT Top 12 Athletics. It's been a great day, great performances, and more athletics to come. Continue to watch as the season progresses.
We love athletics on 216.
We love athletics on 216.
Well, welcome back to Athletics on 216 in partnership with Curo. Well, we're still in studio with RUMÉ Burger. RUMÉ, touch my blood. Oh, yes. Obviously, 2025, we've mentioned, great year for you. But I want to talk about your school, the school culture. What is it like being part of Oranje Meisies?
No, it's absolutely a blessing to be part of Oranje Meisies. I feel that they've done so much for me for my track journey so far, and I'm very grateful to be in Oranje.
There's something special there. I mean, we've seen it yourself. There's many other athletes as well that continue to just shine at Oranje Meisies. What's happening there? Is it the coaching? Is it just you guys want to win? You love to win? What's keeping you guys also motivated?
I feel Oranje Meisies has a very strong and open bond with God. And I feel that because we all have such a strong bond with God that we convince each other that we are good enough and try to motivate each other that no matter what you're going through, we're all going through the same. And Oranje has this sister bond. I feel that no matter what you do, everyone's going through the same. So I feel I'm very grateful to be in Oranje because we all share the same emotions. And obviously the support system that I have in Oranje is absolutely incredible, especially with not even just my friends, teachers, and everyone that just has this sister bond that we all share together.
I mean, there's definitely something special there, and it can be seen in the way that you guys, continue to participate and, run at these competitions. Just tell us about your coach, working with your coach, and what type of relationship do you have with your coach? Obviously, that must be something that if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but clearly it's working.
Yeah, no, I'm I love Coach Linda. She's amazing. She's very strict, but that's what makes it so important that you must shine. You're trying to make her proud. And because she has obviously her track journey behind her as well. You're trying to match her energy and just trying to do the same that she did. So she's a very good role model for not just me, but for my whole group. She's a very strong woman, so we all look up to her. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we've got the RUMÉ Burger Wall of Fame behind us here. Special moments, and I mean, you can see a lot of emotions in those photos, a lot of celebrations as well. Which one of those photos would you say is maybe one that you're the most fond of, or one that really, every time you look at it, you're like, that's why I do athletics?
It's definitely after the 200 meter at seniors. It was a moment that I could live over and over and over again. It was very intimidating, one of my most intimidating races, but just afterwards I was overfilled with emotions because of the past 3 days and running hundreds and heats and semis, so definitely the 200 for the final at seniors.
Well, it's captured. You're also being able to relive that moment. We saw that video of the race as well. And even your school, I mean, all your school events and competitions as well. SuperSport Schools app. Tell us what it's like having that at your school. Do your teammates get to watch? How special is it for you guys?
It's very special to have SuperSport Schools because you can literally just send the link on my class group or just on just my friends or whatever, then they can watch from anywhere. Because I know obviously some of my friends are in Cape Town and forever, so, and I'm for say running in Potch, so they can see from anywhere, everywhere, and obviously they can go clip it afterwards and just relive the moment with me over and over. So it's really a blessing.
Really a blessing. I mean, this is something that, growing up running, never had these type of, access to such apps. It would have been interesting to see. It would have been interesting to see maybe some of your dad's clips.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth. Do you think you'll be able to beat him on 100?
Now, yes. But in his younger days, no, I would not be able to. But I think I would give him a go now. Yeah.
Well, she said it herself. She's ready to take on her pops on 100. Maybe we'll sort that out. Maybe we arrange a little stream and we'll see if Philip still has what it takes. But then going into the season that's to come, now we're moving into the second part of the season. Well, usually from February all the way to the end of April, main season. Now from September up to around about October, November, there's some more competitions, even more competitions coming up going into December as well. How do you use this part of the season to prepare for 2026?
Definitely, I have to stay humble because anyone can decide, but it's my turn now. So anyone can come from the side wings and be like, no, it's my turn to run now. So I have to stay humble and just trust that God knows what he's doing, and hopefully I'm still following his path. So, and it's a motivation because I have big shoes to fill from 2025. So in 2026, hopefully we can turn up the notch, make it a bit better.
Turn up the volume.
Yeah.
Turn it up a notch.
Yes.
But I believe you will. I think just staying humble, staying focused, and you're a person who enjoys track and field. I think that's the most important thing, to keep that as the core of everything you do, because it gets tough.
Yeah,
There's times where you don't. I mean, I can imagine training in Bloom. It's cold there, and like you said, it's also very dry. How do you stay motivated?
I definitely stay motivated because I have big shoes to fill in my family as well when it comes to seeing the stuff that my dad did as well. So I'm trying to fulfill those shoes as well and just make everyone proud and be able to not only just run for my country, but also run for my school, and just so they can be proud of me one day when I reach the Hall of Fame. So hopefully we will make that happen.
Going for that wall of fame. Well, we've got the RUMÉ Burger Wall of Fame, but she's talking about the real serious international one, and one of the athletes that we'll be looking out for. And I think that's what makes the SuperSport Schools app, as well as being able to follow the journey, so exciting. Get to see you as a bambino, still bambino feet, and all of a sudden you develop into an athlete that the whole world will be looking forward to see. So look forward to seeing that journey as it transpires. Role models. Do you have any role models on the track, off the track? Somebody you look up
on
to?
the track. Obviously, I feel everyone looks up to Sydney McLaughlin. I feel that she's definitely my role model in life. I just want to be like her. I just want to be able to run with ease and just look up to God and feel that whatever I'm doing is all Him that did it. So yeah, she's definitely my biggest role model.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal world record holder. I mean, every time she steps on the track, expect something special. Well, every time you step on the track, people expect something special as well. When it comes to just staying calm, I mean, we speak about it. There's a lot of pressure. Remember, first and foremost, you're a school pupil, Oranje Macy's. You need to get your academics right.
Yeah.
You need to train hard. You need to recover. You need to stay disciplined. Focus over holidays. There's a lot you need to sacrifice, you know. Just give people a bit of an idea of, you know, how do you balance all of this different elements?
I feel like some days you don't balance it because especially with exams and grade 11, it's not easy. So you try your best to just make sure that you get everything done that's supposed to be done. And on the weekends, you just try to recope and just get all of your stuff together and just hopefully start your week with a new beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot to balance.
Yeah.
Academics, social life. Yeah. Social life becomes probably
it's under the rug.
I see your dad is very happy. He'll be like, yeah, definitely the bottom. And then you also have, you know, these goals and aspirations. And, you know, don't like asking people, what are your dreams or what do you dream to achieve? But with world champs coming up, Olympic Games, is this something that you see yourself, you know, doing? Is this something that you've got in your goals and your dreams?
Yeah, definitely to run at the final at Worlds, hopefully. We will see how it goes. But yeah, definitely at the end of the story, it's trying to go to Olympics more than once, hopefully. But we will see. It's all in God's hands. So hopefully I can do whatever makes Him happy and whatever makes my family also happy. Yeah.
Well, RUMÉ, you've certainly made your family proud. But now the question is, can you make your school proud? Well, it's time for the dance challenge. RUMÉ, you know what it is. You've seen it many times before. Music is cued. You show me the dance, and then I'm going to join in on you. All right, you ready?
Okay, so you're just going to do this, and then you're going to show, or I'm going to show it to you, and then you also do this and show it to me, and then we do it together.
Okay, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
There we go.
Yes.
High five.
Amazing stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from RUMÉ Burger. You've seen her dance moves. You've seen her stories. We even got to share with a bit of a father in here as well, Mr. Philip Burger. But thanks so much for watching Athletics on 216, episode number 1 of season number 2, where we're back. Make sure to continue to stay tuned. We'll be back every week on Wednesday. So stay tuned. RUMÉ, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. See you soon. Cheers. Are you going to give us... Okay. Achievements, and then we go into... Welcome, Philip. Thank you for having me here, Temba.
Thank you for that. Thanks for having us, Temba. My English airtime is still topped up. I'm just worried that it's going to run out here.
Yeah. You don't finish your English. Your English.
The airtime, I must top
English
up.
data.
Or you just start